3 explained terribly by an idiot. Act 1 edition. Enjoy. Baldur's Gate 3 is a dating sim with less reading until your word-hungry eyes are drawn down to the bottom of the screen, away from the fun things. Which is awesome, since I'm illiterate and retarded and love using my eyes to look at things. You and your merry band of complete psychopaths, a nice demon muscle mommy, a gay vampire, edgy average white chick, a frog, the alpha male grinder that uses grinder, and a guy named Will. Spelt wrong, of course, cause he's quirky as frick. The greatest bunch of freaks. I hate them. Most of them. The hot ones are fine. Mighty fine even. The game starts you with getting violated by hentai monsters. Just like in the animes you be watching, you little kinky frick. The little kinky guys stick their hentai sperm in your freaking eyeball. Feels awful, tastes awful, is awful. To escape the ultimate tentacle cheek clapping of your lifetime, you escape the hentai dungeon of freakiness by going through hell and crashing into a beach. Nothing like a quick sunny vacation. Unless you're a vampire, of course. They don't like those very much. Could only imagine why. You meet the freaky little guys and gals I mentioned before and head out into the green, beautiful lands of Act 1. And in Act 1, you find a few broccoli heads banging on a big old gate. Then Satan himself peers from above the gate to tell them to go to hell. Then suddenly, goblins. You help them murder the goblins. You chat with some furries and head out to kill the rest of the goblins. And a single purple person. Very single. Oh, mama. The goblins are cultists that worship the total loot. The goblin cultists have 4 leaders. Princess Gloot, Door Ragsman, Abusive Smoker, and last but not least, money. Why else would it get its own room? You free a bear that's sworn to kill green people. Then go on a murder rampage with him. The goblins scream in terror as the total loot watches on with a smile, knowing her people are willing to die for her. But they don't go to heaven. They go to hell, and it's pretty sad. Then you have a party at your camp with lots of Satans. The next day, you fall into a hole, a deep hole, and help some shroom people kill some blue or maybe purple people. I don't know what color they are, to be honest. I'm colorblind. And give the shroom man head, Smurf head, to be exact. You also show a few other freaky little nerds a good time. Then your band of spicy freaks run for the hills and start a beef with the frog people. You raid their Home Depot, wave at their ugly hologram, blue skidoo into a little D20 that you've had this whole time that's kept you from becoming mind controlled and turned into hentai monsters yourself. And it's home to your sexy dream lover who the hologram wants you to murder, I think. Instead, you passionately make out with them and make sweet love and leave the D20 to finish your slaughter. Take a shiny mace and blow up the Home Depot. Now that the frogs are dead, you take a nap. Pretty nice nap until you're interrupted by another frog that shows up and tells you you're sexy. You agree with them. And then the next day, you leave for the Blackie lands and start Act 2. To be continued. Woo, spooky. If you enjoyed this video, and I hope you did, why don't you go ahead and click this video right here that YouTube recommends you to watch? Because YouTube recommended this video, why wouldn't you like this video? It makes sense to me.